everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to implement the WebSockets in Node.js and to create real-time applications. Whether you are building a chat app, stock market dashboards, or live notification, web transfer, it helps in instant data transfer between clients and server. Okay, so we'll see this what is WebSockets and all, and how to use in Node.js and React. Okay, so here the React will be the client and Node.js will be the server. Okay, in today's video we'll see how we can create the chat applications. Okay, so there will be a multiple users who are connected to server and they are communicating with each other. Okay, so I'll show you how it will be, the output will be, then we'll move into WebSockets. Okay, so we'll see that now. You can see guys, here we have developed one chat application. You can see it is a React applications, which is depends on WebSockets. Okay, so I have used multiple users. You can see guys, so this user they can chat with each other. For example, if I send here any message, for example, I'm sending here hi. Okay, hi, then you can see guys, I'm getting for all users, I'm getting hi message. Okay, suppose if I do hello without refreshing the page, you can see guys, I'm not refreshing the page but I'm getting the reply. Okay, so this is the benefit of WebSockets guys, because there will be a two-way communication. So here how it will be, there is it will in fraction of second it will work. There is no need to refresh and all. You can see guys, from this user also I can chat like how are you. You can see guys. Okay, so this is a normal chat application guys. First the basic we are learning, that is chat application. Later what we will do guys, we'll see the live notification how we can send. Okay, so normal part we will see. First we'll design basic notification like application. After that we'll go for how the Amazon works, right? Amazon, there we got notifications and also that also we will see. Okay, so first we'll see this, so stay till the end. So you will learn guys, or you will understand. Otherwise if you skip from between, then it will be the difficult to understand. Okay, so stay till end. So you can see guys, already I have taken one chat application. Here you can see, so here the real-time chat we are developing, which is a small real-time chat application. You can see guys. So before jumping to an code implementation, and before that we'll see what is WebSockets. So what is WebSockets? So WebSockets allows real-time two-way communication between the client and the server. Okay, so here the client will be a React and the server will be a Node. Okay, so to communicate between them in real time, and which will be the bidirectional communication guys. For example, if you're calling to any person, in there what will happen guys, both people can talk at a time, right? Both they can transfer their data at a time. There is a two-way communication. You can see guys, here there is an image. So these two, consider this is one person, this is one person, they are communicating. For example, two-way communication we can make here. For example, if you take any walkie talkie, okay, so it is a one-way communication because one person will talk, after listening that the second person will reply. Okay, so here in WebSocket, how it will be a two-way communication. Unlike a REST APIs, which requires continuous requests to get and updates. Okay, but WebSockets, what it will do, it will keep a constant connection open. Okay, so they can communicate bidirectionally. Okay, so this is the benefit of WebSockets. So you can see guys, here performance benefits is that the persistent connection makes WebSocket significantly faster than traditional REST APIs. As I told you, REST APIs for application requiring frequent updates. Where we can use that ideal use cases we will see guys. As I told you, we are using this in chat platforms. Okay, and to send the live notifications, that also we will see guys in for next video. Then collaborate tools and multiplayer games. There we can use it. And if you take live stock price updates, like in stock market also we use that. Okay, live notification means you can take like Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, like there will get live notification, right? So there we can use it. Next, now you got what is WebSocket. Okay, now we'll move to the coding section guys. So here we are using Node.js as a server, so that is backend guys. So to use that backend, there are some dependencies that we need to install. First one is Express we need to install, then Socket.io, that is WebSocket library, then CORS. Okay, after that we need to create one server file, then we need to configure the WebSocket server. So this is our backend guys. So for that we need to create backend file, right? So that also we will see. Okay, though, so here is some implementation. You can see guys, that is Node.js WebSocket implementation. So this will write code and all guys, whatever the code I have written here. Then here you can see what Express will do, what socket I will do, what HTTP server will do. That I have given some points, like provides the web server foundation for application. Then Socket.io manages the WebSocket connection and real-time events. And HTTP server, it creates the underlying server for Socket.io to attach. Okay, so this is that I will explain you that in detail guys when we write the code. Okay, so now we'll move to the coding section. Okay, guys, so what we'll do, we'll create backend first. Okay, so we'll create node file. So I'll go in my folder. So here is my folder. So I'll create one new folder. We'll give name like a chat app. chat underscore app underscore node. So node is nothing but backend. I'll understand. So I'm taking the node. Then I'll open with this with VS Code. Okay, so now we'll install the dependencies. As I told you, we need to install the dependencies. So first, what I will do, I'll right click npm init. Okay, so here it will not open. I need to go in command prompt. Now I'll try. It will create a package.json file. You can see it is created. Now I will install the Express with WebSocket. Okay, so npm install Express with WebSockets. Then I have to install guys socket IO also. So what I will do, I'll write npm install socket.io. With that I install cors also, because we need cors as well. Okay, so this is installed guys. This is done. Now we'll create here one server file. So I'll give name like server.js. First I have to import the express file. So const express is equal to require. Here my express will come. So I'll write this fast guys, then later I'll explain that all the things. Okay, const http require http, then const server socket. Okay, cause require cause. Okay, so what are the libraries we want that I have imported guys? First one is Express. So Express, it is what guys? It is a web framework for Nodejs, which we use to create a simple server. For that we are using this Express. And if you're going for HTTP, so it is like the built-in Nodejs module, which we use to create a HTTP server. Okay, so to create HTTP servers we use it. Then you can see guys, here we have used server require socket IO. So what it will do, it will import the server class from the socket IO, because we need the server class. We are using that server class. So this we are importing from socket.io package. Okay, which will help us in setting up WebSocket connection. Then next you go, if you check this course, this is the middleware to handle the cross origin resource sharing, and which will allow the front end, that is React, to communicate with the backend Nodejs, because there will be port difference guys. So because of port difference, it will give course error. So to avoid that, we should not get that error, so we are using this course, this course guys, we are installing that. Okay, so this one part is get. Now what we will do guys, now we'll create an express application and ending course. Okay, so here we'll write it const, we need to create express app.use. So guys, here we are initializing the express application. Then after that, what we are doing here guys, this will enable the cause, so that the request from the React app, whatever the request is coming, can access this server without restriction. So for that we are using this cause dot app use. Okay, now we need to create a HTTP server. So for that we need to use like const server, as we have imported here. Okay, server. Then here HTTP dot, as I told you, this HTTP we are using to create a server. Okay, so create server, and here whatever the app is there, that it will come here. Okay, so here I'm taking app. So as I told you, this we are using to create an HTTP server using Express. Now we will initialize the socket IO and we'll configure the cost. So for that we need to write like this code. IO is equal to new server, here cost will come. So origin, so here my React path will come guys. So I'll keep like this only now. I know what will be this, but right now we'll keep like that only. Next here I'll write method So it will take get as well as post. So this guys, whatever the const IO new, whatever you're using, what it will do, it will create a new socket IO server instance, and which it attaches to the HTTP server. Okay, and this origin, that origin we have used here, our React path will come, guys. That is HTTP. If we take, it will be the common same for all. That is HTTP colon forward slash forward slash. Here there is a local host, and here my path will come. It might be 3000, or it might be whatever now we are getting. So here it is 5173. So that we need to take here 5173. Right now I'll take. Okay, so this will allow the connection from the React frontend running on port. Okay, then method get and post we are using, which will allow the guest and post requests. So this is done, guys. We have created now uh, socket and configuration costs. Next, what we will do, guys, we will handle the WebSocket connection. So to handle that, we need to write here code. So io.on. Guys, if you're new, then you will having some questions regarding this. Like, you will not get that much, but just see what I'm writing. Okay, here it will be baptics. So guys, you can see I have taken io.on connection socket and console user. Means here what will happen, guys, this will, what it will do, it will listens for a new WebSocket connection. If there is any new WebSocket connection, every time it will listen to that, and it will tell that this user has been connected with the ID. It will tell, guys. Okay, so that we are doing in console. So here it will show that ID also. I will show you here, guys. You can see here it is showing the ID, which ID is connected, which user is connected. If it is new, it will tell, guys. Okay, so here the socket represents the connected clients, guys. Okay, now the connection has been created, guys. Now what will happen after the connection, the client, they can send a message, right? So now we'll write code to handling the message which is coming from client. So for that, how it will be, the code socket.io send message will come. Normal casing will use. Okay, send message arrow function. Here main is emit io.emit. So here we are receiving the message from client, and that we are broadcasting with all the users, all the connected clients. So you can see that here we have taken a socket IO send message, and here is message. So it will listen for the message coming from the client. Okay, so it will listen that, and whatever the message is coming, that will be in message. This means whatever the message is coming from client, that data, it will be contained by this message. Okay, variable, you can say. And io.emit means what, guys? It will broadcast the received messages. So whatever the data it will receive, it will broadcast to all the connected clients. So you can see, guys, here I have connected the lot of client, right? So it will receive that data, and it will broadcast to all the connected client. So for that, we are using this io.emit. Okay, after this, what we will do, guys, after this we will handle the user connection. Okay, so to handle that, same we'll use, guys, here that is io dot sorry socket dot on, and here disconnected, disconnected. Okay, correct spelling, it is connected. Okay, is correct. If I have written any wrong spelling, guys, you can correct it in your code. Okay, then here my console will come. So we can see if user has been disconnected, that also I can see, guys, here in console. So here, and with socket ID we will see. So socket dot ID will come. So here I have to take baptics. So if any user get disconnect, that will see it. For example, I'll show here also, guys. See here, user has connected. Okay, now I'll disconnect one user. I'll disconnect this guy, one user. Okay, you can see guys user disconnected, right? We got how when the user will get disconnected, that time we'll see guys this disconnected and user disconnected with the id. Here also you can see, we can see that id as well. Okay, so for that we have user this user disconnection. After that what we will do guys, after that we are starting our server. So for that, to start the server we need to use server dot, so here there will be server dot listen, and here we'll give the port number. So we are listening on 5000 port, and here it will be like console dot log, and here it will come like server running on this port, like that will server running on port 5000, like this will take, we'll close it here. So even port we have added guys. So as I told you, it will start the http server on port 5000, and it will confirm the server has started or not, it will tell this. Okay, so this is the backend guys, what I have written. So I have told you all the line by line code. I have told guys what it will do, what it will do. Okay, so here at the end what we have done guys, we have created the simple server by using express. Then we are using course, that is another react to connect with the backend. And here we have used a socket.io which will enable the real-time communications, and here handles the user connection messages and disconnection. Here the user connection messages and disconnection it will handle. So here I can see something is wrong, so it should be inside this guys, not outside. Okay, so I should write here. Okay, after that what we have done guys, after that it is running on port 5000, which allow the react frontend to connect. Okay, so this is done guys. Now what we will do guys, now we'll run this and we'll see how it will work. Okay, so we need to go in terminal and we'll try to run this code and we'll check. Okay, so the to run this what we need to use, we need to use node server.js. If any error we'll solve that. So guys, we got one error. So it is telling const server http identify server has already been declared. Okay, it is telling server has already been declared. Okay, here I have taken, okay, see here it is server capital and here I have taken small guys, so I have to change this to capital. Okay, okay, now this is done. Now we'll run this guys, node server.js. Okay, now that got error guys, solved. Now here socket is not a function. Okay, so here I think I have taken io, it should be on guys, not io. So I have to take here like on. Okay, now I'll check again. Okay, now you can see guys, now it is running on 5000 port. Here I have to take 5000, not 500. Okay, it is 5000. Okay, so now my backend code is correct guys, everything is sorted out now. Okay, this is connecting because guys already I have opened a one, this is my react, so it is working on that port. Okay, so we will create the react file now guys and we will connect to here. Okay, so now what I will do guys, I will disconnect this. Okay, here. Okay, this is done guys. Now what we will do guys, next I'll show this first in ppt what is there. Okay, now what we will do guys, now we will setting up the react frontend. So to set the react frontend, what we need to do guys, we need to install some dependencies, like we need to install the socket.io client, add the socket.io client library to your react project using npm. This command we need to use guys to run this socket.io. Then we need to import and connect, then set up the event listener we need to set up guys. After that implement the send functionality we need to implement. Okay, then later here you can see guys react websocket implementation, how to do implementation, like small code of part is there here, where we are importing the socket client. Then we are connecting with backend, that is you can see the port is 5000, so we are connecting with that. Then we are listening for incoming messages. Okay, then we are updating the state to the new messages. Then we have a function to send the messages. Then we are writing a function to send messages to server. Then here there are some key components: connect to the WebSocket server using socket.io client, set up event listener for incoming messages, create functions to emit event to the server, update react state to reflect real-time changes. Okay, so this we need to do in our react frontend. After that we will test our application guys, that is chat applications. So to test that, we need to start the backend server, which is running on 5000 port, then launch the React frontend. Then we need to run the React by using npm run dev. After that, we need to open the multiple browser windows. As I shown you earlier, we need to open the multiple windows. Then we need to send and receive the message. Okay. So type and send message in one window and observe them appearing instantly in the other window without refreshing. Okay. So this already I have shown, but that we will implement and we will see. Now the backend is ready. Now we'll move to frontend, that is React. Okay. So let's start that guys. Okay, so guys, here already my chat app node is there. Backend we have created. Now I'll create one more file here, which will be like chat underscore app React. React is nothing but front end. I'll understand easily. Okay, so I'm opening here. Then I'll open with this. So here we are using is Vite application to install it. So I'll check for that first, how to install by using Vite. So Vite, because I cannot remember all the steps, right? So first we'll see that guys, how to install. So here there are easy steps, guys, which we need to follow. Just copy it, run it here. So guys, here we are learning all the things from basic. Okay, these things no need to do, guys, but you will understand. So I'm doing this, creating the React application also. Okay, so project name, same everything, guys. So React. So here is React JavaScript. Now I'll go in chat underscore app underscore React, then npm install, then npm run dev after that. So here it will take some time, guys, so we'll wait. Not in dev, it will not take, sorry, in wait it will not take more time. It will, in fraction of second, like 1 or 2 minutes it will happen, guys. Okay, so we'll wait for that. Okay, this is done, and then next is last command, guys, that is we need to run our application, that is by using npm run dev. Okay, guys, so what we will do, guys, we will create now here one file, which will be in source, guys. So here I'm creating one file. I'll give the name like we are creating chat, right, chat application. So I'll give name like chat.j6. Here we are using Vite, so it will be j6. Okay, so this is done, guys. Now we need to import the required files, or required modules, you can see. So I'll import here, guys. So I want import React. From React we are importing, guys, hooks. First is use state, and next one is use effect. Okay, after that, from which we're importing from React, this you know, guys, right? No need to tell. Next we'll import the socket. Even we need to install that, so I'll install that also. So import io from socket.io dot client. Okay, and before that we'll install that, guys, because we have not installed, right, socket.io, so we need to install that. So here we'll use that same command, guys, that is npm install socket.io dash client. Okay, so here something is wrong with my command. Npm install socket.io client. So here I have to select its command prompt. Now I'll install. I'll go first in cd chat underscore app underscore react, then npm install socket.io client. Okay, now it is installing, you can see. Okay, it is installed now. So that part we have finished, guys, because that is very important. Okay, so now we'll write the code. Here we have imported the React from use state and use effect from React. After that we are using, guys, that is io from socket.io client. So this is we are importing from socket.io client to connect to the WebSocket server. Okay, next what we will do, we will establish the WebSocket connection. So write the code like const socket io.connect. Here my port will come, that is http forward slash. We are running our backend on 5000 server, right? So I'm taking here 5000. So here what will happen, guys, here the React client, this line connects the React client to the WebSocket server, which is running on 5000 port. Okay, next what we'll do, guys, we will create the app component here. So function app. Here we'll declare some use states. So it will be const message, set message, and here use state will come. And one will take as message and one will take as messages, because we need here two states. So here is my messages and set messages. So initially both are blank, both are empty. Here we'll take array. So here this message, what it will do, guys, it will store the current input messages, whatever the current is there, and messages, what it will do, guys, it will store all the received chat messages. So whatever the from which client it will receive, that all it will be stored in set messages. Okay, next what we will do, guys, next we will write how we can listen the messages. Okay, so listening for the incoming messages, so we'll take here use effect hook we are using here. So we'll explain the code, guys. First I'll write this code as fast so it will save. And one more thing, guys, video will become large, so guys please stay till the end and understand the things. Okay, don't skip from between. So here receive message will come. Set messages. So here we're taking an array, so it will be dot 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 pre messages. So here the messages will get update, guys. It will run when the component is mounted. Okay. So guys, here what is happening? So this use stated it runs only once when the component is mount. Okay, and here there is a dependency array. Okay, and here we have taken, you can see socket dot. It should be on, guys, not I was. Okay, so socket dot on receive messages. Okay, so here we are using callback which will listen for the messages from the server. So whatever the message is coming from server, for that it will receive. And here set messages, and here we are taken this pre messages, and here the dots and pre messages. What it will do? It will update the, or it will add the new messages to the messages state. So whatever the messages states we are using here, it will update. See, if any new messages is there, it will update there. Okay, so for that we are using this, that is this pre messages. Okay guys, what we will do now, we'll send the messages. So to send the messages, we need to write here like const send the messages here if message dot trim is not equal to empty. Socket dot emit send the messages. Okay, here my message will come. You can take the state name different also, guys. If you get confused, like data, you can take, no problem. Data or set data. Okay, so guys, here you can see we have written one send messages function. Okay, so this when it will get triggered, so it will get triggered when we click on send button. So I just shown you the send button, right? So here, I'll show the output. See, when I click on the send button, at that time that send message will get triggered, guys. Okay, and here we have used a message dot trim, right? Sorry, socket dot trim. Where, okay, sorry, message dot trim we are using, right? So this we are using to prevent or sending the empty messages. Sometimes what will happen, we'll send the empty messages and we click on send, right? So to prevent that, we are using this, guys. Next, socket dot emit means what? This will send the messages to the server. Okay, so server it will receive and it will broadcast. Okay, so to send that. To send message to server, we are using the socket dot emit. And set messages here we are using empty string, right? Why? Because it will create the input field. Whatever the input field data will be there. So to clear that, we are using the set messages. So I hope you got till this, right? Why we will use it written. So do you see what how you like, you can design like that, guys, but now I'm designing normally only, so how I've shown like that. So here my h2 will come. I will give name like real time chat app. Okay, like this name I have given. Okay, next what I'll do is here I'll take one div. In this div I have to take the messages. Okay, so first what I'll do, I'll keep empty this, later I'll add that. First we'll take the input field, so it will be a text. Here there will be a value message, and here our on change function will come e and set messages. Okay, set message here e dot target dot value. Okay, so we are taking value from here, from input field. So input text value is this variable message, and on change we are setting the e dot target. Okay, I can take your placeholder also. Suppose if you want placeholder, you can take it. I want, so I'm taking here. So placeholder will be type of message. Okay, so here it is done, guys. Then later what we will do, we'll take here one button to send, right? So I'm taking here button. So this will work on click. So on click function I'm writing here. I'll call that send message function. Send message, and here I'll take like send button name. Send message. Okay, button. So here is my function that is send. Okay, here I have taken message. It should be message, guys. Okay, send message. So here is also send message. It is activated. Okay, so this is done, guys. Now whatever the messages are coming, that we need to show here. Okay, so now what is done, guys, this input field we have created this code, but this data, whatever the sending, that data we need to show here, right? So for that I'll write now code. So it will come here, guys, in this div. So here we are taking data in array. So I'll take your map function. Okay, so here it is messages dot map message comma index. So index also we are taking. So whatever the data is coming, so that will show here. So key is what here. So here the key is index and data will show because we are showing that as MSG. Okay, so messages we are showing as MSG. So here I'm taking as MSG. Okay, so the code is done, guys. Okay, so what I'll do, guys, I'll try to explain the things here some points. So here this I'm using, this is a heading you can say, and we here we are rendering the list of messages using the map function. Okay, so list of messages are there, so that we are rendering using map function. Then here we have created the input field to enter a message. After that what we are doing is here we're clicking the send button and we're calling the send message function. Okay, so that time it will trigger. Then after that what we need to do, guys, here it is done. After that we need to export it. I have not exported the file, so I have to export here as well. So I'll export default app. Okay, so export is also done. Now I have to show this. So this is done, but I have not shown here, right? So that I'll call in my app.jsx file. So what I'll do, I'll this delete everything because here I'm going to call that because main file is this one, right? This also I'll remove, no need of this. So I'll take care here div function. Here also I'll give one heading, guys, that is big heading, which is real time chat application. Okay, next here we'll call that our chat component. Okay, so here I have taken the chat component. So oh no, sorry. So first I will import here, guys. So import chat. Here it is taking Amit abbreviation. Why? So here we're importing chat from chat. Okay. What is happening here? It is giving error. This we're not using, is, so I'll remove it. So C should be, you have taken capital. So import chat from chat. Okay. Then here I'll take chat. I'm calling that chat component. Okay. So this is done, guys. You can see this is the component we have created for front end, and that I'm calling here. Here I have imported that file. Now I'll run and we'll check if any error. Will solve that, guys. Npm run dev. Okay, it is telling me the error. So what is the error? Uh, 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 the following dependencies are imported but could not be resolved. They installed. So it is telling me that is installed or not. Okay. It is telling it is not installed. Okay. So what I'll do is here. Okay, here it is. I have to take like this because I have installed this, right? So now I'll check here once again. Npm run dev. Okay, now it is done. Because of this, guys, here see I have taken dot here, right? But by installing I've installed this. So now I'll open it. Okay, it is opened, but it is not showing the it is not showing our front end file, right? So I'll check here. So first I'll check the port 5175 it is. So I have to add that port only here 5175. Okay. If any errors, I think error it is. So connection refusal error it is telling. We'll check where it is. Okay, so connection is not happening, guys. So before that, what I'll do, I'll stop these things, guys, or whatever the earlier I'm running, that I'll stop. It is already stopped running. Close it. Close it. No, only two files are there. Okay, this one. Okay, this I have not run, guys. So I have to run this node server.js.js. Okay, so now it is running. Okay, now it is connected. So if I go here, okay, now there are no error, but it is telling use effect is not defined. Okay, so we'll check here. Oh, sorry, it is small, right? Okay, now we'll see the output. Cannot read the properties. So here it is telling is cannot read the properties of undefined return map. So something is there in map. So if you go here and we'll check the map, okay, here it is correct. Messages is not. So what was the error, guys? So cannot read the property. Okay. So if I go here, I can see the clearly, guys. If I go here, okay. So it is telling here only. So I have to check guys my code. Okay. So here. Okay, so here one mistake I have done, guys. Here instead of curly braces, it should be square, guys, because here I have declared a square state, right? So it is not getting that messages. Okay, so for map, it's not getting that data because of that. Okay, now we'll see, guys, how the output will be. Okay, now you can see, guys, we got the output real-time chat applications and real-time chat apps. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll close this earlier, whatever the files I opened. Now I'll create more client here. So whenever I create a new client, you will see here, guys, in here you will see the user connected and the ID will be different. You can see, guys, here. Okay, one more I'll connect. Total four I'll take, guys. Okay, now if I see here the ID will be different, guys. Okay, so all users or all clients has been connected. Now I'll send here a message. I'll close it, guys, now. Okay, I'll send here hi, enter. Okay, so here it is not visible, right? So something is wrong. So we'll see that, guys, what is the error. Okay, so we'll move to code. So here message is not going, guys, from this React app to Node.js. Message is not going. So here we are sending the message. Okay, receive message. Okay, so something wrong here only, guys. So we'll go in Node.js also server. So here you can say, guys, here okay, you can see, guys, here we are sending message, but here we have taken different code, that is MSG. So here also we'll take same thing, that is MSG, and here also we'll take MSG. Okay, both is MSG. Now we'll check whether it will work or not. So I'm putting here hi. Okay, okay, we got, guys, here you can see we got the output, but here it is coming two times hi, right? So we need to remove that because we don't want two times. So what we will do now, here, okay, here, guys, we need to reduce, here we need to use, like, we'll return if any duplicates are there. Sorry. So socket dot off. This will double click whenever, sometime it will happen double click. So double data we are getting. So to reduce that, we are using this, guys. And here we'll use this receive message. Okay. Now we'll see, guys, whether it will work one time or two time. So whether we'll send here hi again. So I'll send here in fiscal. Okay. Now again it is taking two times. So what I'll do, guys, I will disconnect and connect once again. I'll close it. We'll run once again. Okay, so now the port has been changed, so we need to change, guys, here also. So the port will be 3. So if I go here, it will be 3. Okay, now I'll send hi. Okay, now again I'm not getting the message, right? So I have to check whether I have run right. It is running, right? Okay, it is running. Oh, message. Okay, done. Here also I'm getting message. Yes. Socket. So everything is correct, guys. So we'll right click and check, because port we have changed. Okay, has been blocked. Okay, it is telling it is has been blocked by cost policy. Actually, I have installed, and also why it is giving. Let's see, it is here, something is there. We'll run from here once. We'll check. Okay, again same I'm getting. So here, what it is correct. Once again we'll run guest server also. Okay. Okay, now you can see, guys, because of server I have not started, right? It was taking earlier data. Now it is working. See, entry sky I'll send. Yes, it is working, guys. Because of that I'm getting error. Simply I was checking in here. So here I have to change the port. So this port I'll take, guys. I'll copy it here. I'll paste. So 25 port is there now, that I will close, guys. This, this, now we'll take 2 3, and we'll check whether it will broadcast message to all users or not, all client connected client. Okay, so I'll take here in Pisca once again. I'll send. Okay, you can see, guys, I got in Pisca here also, here also. If I send my name, you can see, guys, here I'm getting Sunita, here I'm getting Sunita. So all users means the message is going from React to it is sending front end to server. Then server, what it is doing, it is broadcasting to all the clients. So I'm getting here as well. Okay, so finally we have done, guys. See, we got a lot of error also, that also we solved, but finally we did it, right? Finally we got the output. So guys, I'll give code also in description. Just check out that code. And guys, if you have any question, like if you have any question, guys, you can comment in comment box. Okay, so guys, one more thing, we'll see the PPT as well. So everything is done, guys. We have tested this, all the things we have. So everything done, guys. We have tested this, all the things, like start the backend server, launch React front end, multiple browser we have opened, we have sent and message receive. We have received the messages also. Okay, this is also done. Then this is the advanced step, guys. For example, if you want database and all that also, already I told you, guys, like will come with notification with the database. That also I am developing in next videos. It will come. So stay tuned to my channel, guys. Okay. And one more thing I'll show you here. See, from this user I'll send hi. So it should come here. See, I got here, right? So it is coming from any user. You can chat. It will broadcast to all the users. Okay, so done, guys. We have successfully implemented our chat applications. Even we solved the errors also. So if any question, you can comment. And if you like this video, or if you feel this is helpful, then guys, please like and subscribe to my channel, because it took a lot of time. Okay, so guys, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. Keep supporting it.